Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Nashville. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Check 52. Check 4. Alert 3.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey.
Again, it's Henry. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Check.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson now. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. 62 yards. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 25-yard line.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. You got nothing.
Now a college star here in Tennessee, Cordero Patterson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Check the backer.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Tight end left. Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
Off the play fake, Mills. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 54 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. I'm here.
A first down throw for Mills. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Mike 52. Switch up. Switch up. 52.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills, quick slant to Brown. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Rocco 80. 52's the mic. Warrior 70. Cut. 52's the mic. Watch Mike.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Where's 52?
4th down, Mills.
Good track.
Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans.
Get him, boy.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And, now it's out. Langford loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On play action, Mills. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Let's go, baby.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep.
Patterson will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week one. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Ringo, tight ends on the Ringo.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Go ahead.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a first down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining.
Wide. Get wide. Jam.
Now Jackson on first down. Dancing to his left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Check 99. Kill.
To throw is Jackson. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
4 yards on the stop. Second and 6 at the Texans' 28-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Middle. Let's go. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. He's scared. 180.
Here's Jackson.
Hey.
Buying time to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Let's go. 6 to Mike. Watch the out.
He's coming. Double up.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Pick up the ball. He's coming.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Tight end right.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Kill, kill, kill.
Hey, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Check.
Let's go. Hey.
Check.
Hey.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Slam.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Tighten up.
Running left, it's Henry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's it, baby.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Baby. Slam.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
And let's go.
On 3rd down, Henry.
Go, hey,
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mills. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
They'll run with Patterson. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Patterson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Mike 52. We got to get the ball, D. Alert. 79 Broncos.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52.
Mills. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man. Complete. Touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 59 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
Check 37, check 37, 49, check 49, check 49.
They'll run it again with Henry. And some space here. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 34. 53 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll buy some time right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, oh, that would get a wind-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Check 31, check 30. Middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 16. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receiver.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
Our time.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw is Mills. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan from 4 yards out. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Texans 28, Titans 14.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And caught by Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Sponge! 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 No! No! No!
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Jackson from the shotgun. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
A first down carry for Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Jeremy Chin there defensively. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Play action. Now Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
No, we changed it.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now Patterson to start the drive. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
52's the mic. Mike 5'2", Mike 5'2".
Now Mills. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Third down, here's Patterson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
Hey, smash shot it, son.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Mills to throw for it on 4th. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're winning 7 now, 28-21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Handoff running left, Patterson. Brought down on the play by Amani Hooker.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mills. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's make these babies crawl the way back.
They go play action. Mills. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught.
Ain't doing nothing.
15. Touchdown, Houston. Marquise Brown, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He completes it to Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Jackson on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Robbie Anderson, 28 yards. And the Titans are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Coming for you. 52's the mic right here.
From the 30 on second down, Mills eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Watch Mike, watch Mike.
Yeah. Where's 52?
Cooks will come in motion right.
52's the mic.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
First down, Mills. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he pushed it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
36, the mission on.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On 2nd and 10, Mills got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Tight end's right.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check 3. 3 down, 3 down. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Again, it's Mills.
Come on, QB, come on.
Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, boys, come on.
Throwing is Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
52.
Check 4, check 4. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
Check. Shift.
Now it's Jackson. He gets it to Burks again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Alert, flare. Hey, report.
Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Pick the edge. Come. Safe.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play fake, Mills.
52's the mic. Watch the backer.
And that is incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
They're running it.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Here's Mills. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Mike 52. Exit, exit. Mike 52.
Cut 19. Quarterback. And all talk.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike.
In motion goes the tight
You
end.
ain't got nothing.
Mike 52.
Now Mills on 4th down.
Here we go.
He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And the Texans first down.
The slot man in motion right.
Two right here. Rip right, rip right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Jackson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the safety creep.
One last shot for Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game. Winning the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Houston, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Washington.